notice in the newspaper, everyone has a copy, so I'm going to ask if, unless anyone has any questions or concerns in regards to the hearing notice, I'm gonna ask that Michelle dispense the reading of the notice, and we will include a copy in the minutes. And I will open it up to the public, and ask that Nadine Ziegler give us a brief overview of the amended application.
Thank you. The original deal was closed in 2023 with 2 buildings averaging about 150,000 square feet. They came back and decided they needed 1 building with 200,000 square feet and with additional project costs and additional benefits. Now that was covered by the original seeker determination, so this was they were actually contemplating this, I think, when they did the original deal. So now the seeker is in conformance with the original seeker, so they didn't have to go out and do anything further. And then this is just the approving resolution that we're going to be doing to approve the 200,000 square feet. So we're going to actually amend and restate the original 2023 documents, and then provide them with the additional benefits.
Anyone have any questions? Any questions? Any questions from the board?
No.
Okay. How you doing?
So I will now close the public hearing, and I will turn it over to Rachel for the IDA meeting.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to open up our monthly IDA meeting. Roll call, please, Michelle.
Chairperson Perfetti.
Present.
Treasurer Ward.
Present.
Secretary Ryan.
Present.
Attorney Legnard.
Present.
IDA CEO Alex.
Present.
IDA CFO Ferrandino.
Present.
Assistant to the CFO Vieira.
Present.
Thank you, Michelle. All present. Next is the consideration of minutes from the IDA regular meeting, which was held on September 20th, 2024. Everyone has a copy. If there's no questions, could I have a motion? Thank you, Sean. Could I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, and that's carried. Next is consideration of a monthly financial reports as submitted by the Chief Financial Officer. Everyone has a copy of those, and things are all on board. If there's any questions? Okay, if not, could I have a motion, please?
Motion accepted.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Sean. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, and that's carried. Next is the consideration of the audit of claims from September 20, 2024 to present. We all have copies of that also. If there's no questions, additions or deletions, can I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, and that's carried. Next is consideration of adopting the Secor resolution amending 25 Tibbetts Avenue LLC 2023 project. A public hearing was held, and if Attorney Ziegler wants to make a comment, I appreciate it at this time.
Okay. So as stated before, the original seeker was done on considering the 200,000 square foot building. So it was in conformance with the original deal that we closed in 2023. So they did not have to do anything further. The IDA just agrees with what the village did originally.
Okay, thank you very much. Could I have a motion to adopt that seeker resolution, please?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, and that's carried. Next is consideration of adopting, approving resolution amending 25 Tibbetts Avenue LLC 2023 project. Public hearing was just held, and Attorney, if you would make a comment on that, please.
So this is, since we've done all the public hearing and the seeker, now we're going to the point where we are authorizing the IDA to enter into all the documents to close the deal. So these would be amended and restated, and there's no pilot on this. This is sales tax and potentially mortgage.
Okay, thank you. Could I have a motion, please, to adopt this resolution?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you,
Second.
Sean. Thank you, Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, and that's carried. Next is consideration of the proposed IDA budget for 2025. Everyone has a copy, and I'm going to ask Anthony.
Sure. We'll start with revenue. Mainstream is going to be investment earnings. Kept at 5,000. Rates are dropping. They did go down half a point, so not sure what's going to happen, but we'll keep it down. We'll jump up to expense, salary and wages. There was few merit raises during the year, which increased our salary and wage expense plus 3%. So that number now carries 3% going forward. Health insurance, FICA, that usually is a 1% yearly increase. Professional service contracts, that's our auditors. That's about 3% yearly increases. Operating expenditures, utilities, general liability insurance, and other items, that's about 5% yearly. We have a net loss right now of $121,666 for the year of 2025, but that's based on what we don't know what's coming in. So.
Okay. Anyone have any questions? If not, could I have a motion, please?
Motion to accept the report.
The 2025 budget. Thank you, Mark. Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, and
Aye.
that's carried. Next is consideration of authorizing the Chief Financial Officer to submit the IDA budget for 2025 to the Authority Budget Office.
I'll make the motion.
Thanks, Sean.
Second.
Thank you, Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, and that's carried. Is there any other business to be brought before the board? No? Okay. I'd like a motion to adjourn, please. And I'd like to mention that if there is an agenda, we'll have our next meeting on November 20th, 2024. Could I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Mark. Sean, second, okay. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, and that's carried. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for all the explanations.